Well, hello, Fluffy. What you up to today on this beautiful Monday? You looking fine. Were you snoozing? Taking you a mid-afternoon nap? Woo, it is a beautiful day. We got a light breeze, so I hope y'all can hear me today. Clear blue skies, 77 degrees. Oh, wow. It's really nice out here. So what a better time to do something that needs to be done starting this time of year. And that's what we're about to do. We're going to take you along with us and show it to you. Yeah, I love sharing these beautiful days with you while I'm out and about on the property. Look at that flag just waving in the wind. It's a gentle wind. And maybe you'll stop by, spend a minute or two. So if you would, grab a chair, a cold drink and snack, and come along with old Mr. Tom as we take a walk and do something that maybe you do too, or maybe you forgot to. Okay? Yeah, I'm sure Fluffy will be coming along too. My faithful companion. Come on, Fluffy. It's that time of year again to start taking care of our other friends. So yeah, it's a beautiful day in my neighborhood, and I'm hoping it's a beautiful day in your neighborhood too. And yeah, like I said, it's that time of year again. And here we are, out at the old crepe myrtle tree, and you can see, if you look, all the bird feeders are bare. Yeah, well, we don't feed during the late spring through the summer and fall season. But when the temperatures start getting low, and we've already had our first Arctic blast where we got down, the high 20s, and we've got another cold front coming through. I think Thanksgiving, we're supposed to be down to 36 in the mornings and only 56 for the high. And it'll be pretty much chilly for that time through. Now we may get another spurt of warm weather, but you can't count on it. So, like I said, it's that time to start feeding our feather friends. We have their food right here. Well, let me set y'all over beside the bird bath and let me get this done. And then we'll chat if we take a walkabout around the property. Okay? But first, we got Fluffy here. He needs some belly rubs. Don't you need some belly rubs? You do? And trust me, he can sit here all day long. See how he's holding my hand right there? Oh, he loves his belly rub. Don't you? You my big boy. You just love it, don't you? Well, okay. That's enough for now. You're a big spoiled baby, you know? Yes, you are. Oh, yep. You're my baby. Spooky taking a nap, probably over on the truck. Well, there we go. It was just that easy, wasn't it, Fluffy? Do you still want some more rubbings? You do. You're such a spoiled boy. You're Papa's love bug too, aren't you? You're beautiful. Yes, you are. So there you have it. It's just that easy. We got all three. Well, we got two of them filled up. And the third one's about 2/3 full. That'll get them started off. We just had a new bag shipped in from Amazon. And I'm using the Midwestern blend. And you might want to know why. Since they also have a Southern blend, an Eastern blend, and a Western blend. I get it from Wagner's. It's $20.98 a bag. And I'm grateful that it hasn't went up since 2022, because I checked back on my Amazon purchases. So that's pretty cool. But if you remember, I did a video where I exposed that the different blends, the Eastern, the Southern, the Midwestern, and the Western, all had the exact same grains in them and the exact same amount of protein, crude fiber, and all of that in it. Remember that video? Well, you might not, because very many people didn't watch it. It only got 3.6 thousand views. And if you do watch it, and I'll leave it a link in a pinned comment below the video, you need to. Because you can watch that and see all 4 blends are exactly the same, but the prices differ by quite a bit. Yeah, so I get the cheapest one, which has been the Midwestern blend, and it works out just fine, even though I'm in the deep south. So there you have it. We start the season off right, and the reason we do this is because once the temperatures start to get frigid, there's not as much food for our feathered friends. And all of you know, the birds really love Mr. Tom too. You can always hear them in the background or above my head in almost every video. But here in midday, they're a little bit silent now. Some of them have migrated away. Some must still be asleep or elsewhere, since I didn't have a smorgasbord out for them before. Yeah, we have a lot of things here for them to eat. We have the hollybush berries, which they can eat, blueberries, and of course, we let some native things grow up too. And then we have the bamboo forest over here, which is like a bird sanctuary. The birds actually nest in there. Oh, there comes a bird already. Did you see it? Hey, they know when Mr. Tom puts out the grub. And there's one right up there. I don't know if you can see them because they blend in with the crepe myrtle so much. But they know when the feeders are full. Oh, so there you are, friends and family. That's a message I wanted to get out to you today as I'm out and about here on the property again. And I'll be taking my steps, as they say, making my little trek around to get in at least 1 mile. And that's okay. You know, start out small, work your way up. Yeah, I'd like to get up where I can do 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5. And if I can get up to that level again, you know, with my breathing the way it is. Of course, you see, I'm not on oxygen, which I was when I was inside the house. Yeah, I still am on oxygen because of my lung capacity being diminished. But that's just life, and I deal with it. Doesn't cause me a lot of concern or worry. Not much I can do. I take my meds, which in the comments on a previous video about my prescription costs, some people wondered and even told me I should get off of all them. Yeah, well, you'd never see Mr. Tom no more. And when it comes to herbs and supplements and all that, I'm quite experienced and knowledgeable in all them. I've actually studied herbs ever since 1989, quite extensively, I might say, especially over all these years. And I do have a lot of herbs and teas of all kinds inside the house, which I take for various things. But that alone won't cure this little old man. And I'm honest about that. And I don't get on here for clicks and views and tell you can take this or you can take that and you'll be okay. Each of us are different. Each of our conditions and health issues are different too, as far as severity and what underlying situations we may have. I leave that to the doctors. And I do my own research too. I just leave off the talking heads that I know are doing it primarily for clicks and views. So yeah, if you'd like, we can take a little walk around the place and I can show it to you. Those of you who've been with me a long time, you'll know it by heart. And you'll know it's been in better shape than what it is now. And we hope it'll return to that here real soon. But yeah, this is the bamboo forest. My little corner of a yard. It's you know, got a ditch that runs through it. It was always hard to mow, so I planted me some bamboo. And for the longest time, it was pure bamboo. And then we had an incident with the city where they killed it off. They say by accident, I say not. But it finally grew back, but with it, so did a lot of brush and small trees. There's nothing I can do about all that. We actually came through here, what, 3, maybe 4 years ago, and cut it all back down to the ground and let it regrow. But the shrub trees and brush came back too. So I just leave it natural. I let it be what it'll be for as long as I'm here. But this is what we do. We just walk along the perimeter and take a look. There's my old compost row right there. You can see it. That's that brown, probably about 4 foot wide swath where I always pile up my leaves and grass clippings, or I used to till this year, because I had a lawn guy. He didn't bag. He just whacked it all down every 2 weeks and off he went. And got my old pile of timbers there. That was what we took down from the north side timber fence. We had to take it down because people kept literally tearing it down with cars and what have you. So we had to remove it. And I thought about reusing the timbers, but over the years, they rather decayed. So it's decayed quite a lot. Eventually, one year, it'll all go away. And then along the back property line, I had it all cleared off a couple years ago, but it's somewhat grown back up too. So hopefully on the milder days this winter, if I can and I'm up to it, I'm gonna get out and get that all cleared back off. Yep. Well, there comes Spooky. Spooky, come on. Yeah, we're taking a walk about getting some vitamin D out here in the sunshine. Yeah, well, how are you? You just saying hi? You are. You saying hi? Enjoying that sun? You are. Oh, Papa loves you too. Yeah. Just wanted to say hi to your friends and family and fans. There's a lot of them that are Spooky fans. Yep. Oh, got your tongue stuck out. You're my original love bug, aren't you? Yeah. Fluffy, he's over in the shade, still upside down, waiting for some rubs. And yeah, the privet hedge right there, that all grew back up. We had that all cut down 2 years ago too. Yeah, the lawn guy was supposed to cut that all down for me. That didn't happen. And of course here was our garden spot that we didn't plan out this year. And then right there, right here, where this pecan tree is trying to grow, is where I had a row of onions. Yeah, the lawnmower guy got to. Even though I pointed them out. I guess he forgot. Yeah, and I've been taking down the tomato stakes, but we haven't had much rain. And the ground is super hard. So if we can get, some soaking rains for a few days, those will come out of the ground too. And then we can cut all this back down. And this is my old raised bed. We'd refurbished it, I think, back in 2018. We've grown a lot of food in it. And come to talk about my onions, Spooky found my onions that are in here. What's left of them, look at that, right there. There's still there a few. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, and there's a 6th one right there. You did good, Spooky. You found the onions. And of course, we need to clean this all up. It hasn't seen any attention this year either. And that's what happens when you have health issues and such. In all honesty, ever since I've had the cancer and the hormone and radiation treatments, I've struggled to get back up to what I was before all that happened too. And then we had the collapse this year. But that's life. You take it as it comes. And if you look right here, Spooky, he's right at my feet, trying to watch him and hold all of you. See all this right here? Remember that? Those are all my garlic chives. And I had a pot that sat on that corner of that old raised bed. And I'd let it seed every year. And the seed would blow in the wind. And see this whole patch. These are those garlic onion chives. Yes, they are. In fact, actually, as we walk, and you can mow them, they keep coming back. They're all down through here. Here's another circle of them right there. Just to the right of Spooky. And there's more. All down through here. Yeah. They're quite tasty. And we were supposed to burn this burn pile, last year, but we never did. It was way too dry. And this year, of course, it was way too dry. But it does provide a sanctuary for different critters. Some birds, some bunnies, and all of that too. You got to have some wild places on your place if you want to have other little small critters. Like at night, we're feeding at least 3 or 4 possums every night. I'll set up the camera if you want, and I'll show them to you, because I've showed them to you all before. And then there's what's left of the massive oak tree that we had to take down. Yep. We got her down to there before the money ran out. Now it's just like a monolith. A natural one. Yeah, and I don't mind. It's rather unique. And the squirrels, they use it for playtime. They just love that thing. You can come out here some mornings and they're just running all over it, chasing each other and having a great time. And as you know, yesterday, Spooky, you're gonna knock me down. As you know, yesterday, we were out sticking in some onion bottoms in the old tire planter. Yep, need to check on them. They should be fine. I don't expect they'll be up yet. Nope, they're not up yet. Of course, I didn't think they would be. Did you, Spooky? Something been digging in it? Now come on. Looks like Spooky, you're getting as bad as Fluffy. Yesterday it was Fluffy. Now it's you. Yep, they'll be fine. Maybe we'll bring a little water out here in a little bit and give them a drink, because the bed's rather dry. We need to? Well, okay, if you say so. So yeah, and I love to hear the crunch of the leaves, and many of y'all do too. So, yeah, I take a little walkabout. You know, I do as much as I can. And when I get tired, I sit down a bit. If I can only make one round before I think I need to sit down for a bit, that's fine. Nobody says you got to do it all at one time. So yeah, friends and family, just wanted to come out here today while I was filling up my feathered friends' food stations for bird seed feeders, and remind you, if you can, or if you want to, or you can just enjoy, you know, watching the birds, make sure to start filling them up. It's that time of year. And it may be already past time, wherever you may be. I'm in the deep south. I'm sure up in the northeast, in Canada, maybe the UK and wherever, it's probably already past time. Start making sure your feathered friends don't go hungry too. Let me show you Spooky. He's having a good time. Spooky, you having a good time playing in the leaves? You just so happy too. Now look at you. You're a mess. Hey, they're just like kids. Remember when we used to all rake up the yards into big piles? Lord, I've raked this yard many a time. Yes, I have. And then get in the piles, and the kids would all jump in them and play in them. Oh yeah. The cats will too. Yeah. But I'll let the leaves fall, because we got a long time and a whole lot of leaves yet to fall. And then in the spring, they're all chopped up with the mower, and they feed the grass and the trees again, just like Father God intended them to. He never intended the leaves to be put in bags and sent to the dump or the landfill. And like I was talking about, food for the birds, look at all these fresh, ripe, beautiful holly berries that adorn this bush. There are simply millions of them. So between these, the bird seed I put out, the other wild seed and grains that are out there, my birdie friends will be here with me, as they have been, for a long while. That's why you always hear them. And you saw one fly up just as soon as old Mr. Tom got finished filling the feeders up. I'm sure he's out. I can hear a little bit of chirping out in the distance. They'll be coming for dinner pretty soon. So let's take a minute, sit on the front porch. You see, I came out yesterday after I met with all of you, swept off the porch, and look at it now. See, this time of year, it's a never-ending process, all the way to spring. But that's okay. Doesn't bother me a bit. Come on, Spooky. You look like a dust bug now. Was that fun? You get your dust and leaf bath? Okay. Papa will get you a few treats when he goes in. So yeah, friends and family, just one of the many things I'm up to today. I got up this morning, thought, it's that time of year. And since my bird seed arrived, and like I said, thankfully, the price hasn't gone up since 2022. Checking back in my Amazon orders, and that's great. Thank you, Wagner. We appreciate that a lot, because that's the only thing that hasn't gone up that I know of. And that's great. Of course, grain prices are now really low. So actually it should go down. I even checked further back to 2018, and the first time I bought their product in a 20-pound bag, it was the Eastern blend, was $12.94 for a 20-pound bag. So between 2018 and 2022, it went up significantly. So maybe they're happy with the profits they're making off of all of us that love our feathered friends too. So I've always taken care of as I can. Sometimes you just can't. And I've had those times too. But if I can, I'd rather go without a little bit for me than let them go without. Because I enjoy watching them too. There's nothing better than look out my kitchen window in the morning as that coffee is starting to brew and seeing them out at the feeders. All different kinds. Finches, I got those house finches. Of course, you're going to have sparrows. There'll be, at times, blue jays, mockingbirds, cardinals, what is it, the yellowhammer, state bird, and many other different kinds. There'll be mourning dove in the bottom, on the ground, picking up the crumbs. And there's quite a few, and I think I've showed them to you. But that's great enjoyment. It's something I look forward to every morning. So as long as I can, I'm going to do it. But I wanted to remind you, if you're willing to, and you got the means, maybe you'll do it too. Yep. We can only do what we can do. And like I say, each of us is different. But yeah, I wanted to share a little bit of my day with all of you. Check in and see how all you're doing. And maybe in the comments below the video, you'll let me know what you're up to today. What's one special thing you may have done. And if you haven't done anything special, just share what you've been up to, if nothing more. Because I, as our community here in Mr. Tom's neighborhood, are here for you. Just participate in the comments below, and you might be surprised who will show up. So hey, I got to get in, pick some lunch. There ain't gonna be nothing special. I'm thinking today we're gonna have, I've got some black forest ham left over. So, and of course white bread. And some American cheese. Some mustard, horseradish. Yep, I'm out of lettuce and tomato. But I got the mayo, mustard, horseradish. I can put a fine sandwich. Hey, I might even put some thin sliced onion on it. And that'll make a nice lunch for me. What are you going to have for lunch? Maybe you'll let me know too. Now let me get on in and get this out to you. But like always, until we see you on that next episode of Mr. Tom's Neighborhood, y'all take care. Stay safe out there. May God bless you all as you bless those in your lives. We love you for stopping by and all you do to make our life better too. Oh, and I got a couple of care packages in the mail. They're chock full of stuff. Some chips for me, some canned meats, some things for the kiddies, and some things for the kitchen too. And I just wanted to say thank you. You know who sent it. All the way from Connecticut. And that was sweet of you. And I got a card or two. Thank you for them as well. We always enjoy the cards and letters. And I wish I could respond back to each and every one of you. So yeah, let me get on in now before I sit out here and ramble on. Okay? Spooky, are you already slap asleep napping? Lord, I wish I could do that too. Nope. It's time for me to go on in and fix up some lunch, and I'll bring you out some more kit and caboodle too. I see your plate's rather empty, okay? Yep. And I've been doing some squats to sort of loosen up the knees. Yeah. And that's been working out good too. So until we see you on that next video, as we always say, later all.